The last one is static variable. So static variables are declared outside the method below the class with the static keyword, that is called static variables. So static variables are accessible in any methods because those are common. You can access in the static method, non-static method. Both the methods you can access. This point was missing and now today's one of the Selenium classes. In Java we are learning this point, but it came on the Selenium. The link is, you see that. Very basic, fundamental basic, this one you are going to use there also. So if you want to access any variable inside the static and non-static methods, what type of variable you need to declare? Static variable.
Static variable.
Static is accessible in the static methods and also non-static methods also. How is it possible? Because it's a common way, common to all objects. Static is common to all objects. That's why you can access directly same static variable. The static methods you can access. Non-static methods also you can access. That's why you have to declare as a static variable. So static variables generally represent the common property, common to all the objects. So that's why static is going to save the memory also, because it allocates the memory once in the class area memory. This is the memory. Static data will go and store in the class area. I have given where you can declare, where you can access, which memory it will store, and how the memory allocates. When the memory allocates, once the class is loaded here by class loader, immediately the memory allocates here. But non-static not like that. Non-static only memory allocates when you create object. When the class is loaded, it won't allocate memory for the non-static data, non-static methods. Only runtime. While running that program time, only memory allocates here. Instantly memory allocates. That's why we are calling them instance variables and instance methods. Why they got instance variables and instance methods? Instantly memory allocates for them based on the object type. But now this static data not like that. Once a class is loaded by class loader, immediately it will come and store here. Only one time memory allocates for them. So that is the difference between static, non-static, and local variables. Okay, and which memory also I have given. So static variable syntax is access modifier, static, data type, variable name equal to value, semicolon. So static final variable syntax is access modifier, final, static, data type, variable name equal to value, semicolon. So this is all about static variables. See, final variables you can declare like this. All cap letters. Did you understand here? See, everything I have written cap letters.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Only for final variables you will write like this. Any final variable you can write all cap letters. But normal variable you should not write like this. Normal variable you have to write smaller case only. Small case only. Small case only. But final variables only you have to write all cap letters. And join with underscore. If multiple words are there, join with underscore. That's a final, any final variable naming conventions you must follow. Normal variable naming conventions, it starts with alphabet lowercase and alphanumerics it can contain. But final variable values, all cap letters you have to write. So this is the one. And can you tell me what is this? What type of variable is this? And X and Y,
Local
Z,
variables.
what type of variables? And add is a what type of variable?
It's non-static variable.
What is the which
Outside the
one is
math.
non-static?
So it's outside the method. కదా.
Which one? Which one?
Float F.
But
Float
but
F2.
it's a
F2 is
static
Float
variable.
2 is a
Static.
static. Sir. Static variable. Sorry, sir. Static variable. It's outside method, but you can declare as
and X, Y, Z are static variables. You can see the static
static.
keyword is
Mention
Setting the
static.
value.
right?
Static.
Static means always a static method, a static variable. You can use a static keyword. Then it will become a static variable and static method. If you don't use static keyword, that is not a static. See here, we don't have a static keyword here. So immediately you can tell that is a non-static.
Non-static.
Easy to recognize that. If you want to say static, make sure that variable declaration or method declaration must have a static keyword. If static keyword is not there, that is a non-static.
Non-static.
And but make sure
Yes,
it
sir.
is declaration where it is outside a methods below
Outside
method.
In the
So that
methods.
is another thing you have to identify that. So all, see this is again local variables here, int a equal to 16. So add, see this static variable value I am assigning here, a plus x plus y plus z. So
Z.
this, what is this method type?
Local.
Method
Local.
type, not variable. Ma method. What type of method is this? Sum is
Static
what
method.
type of method?
Static methods, sir.
Static method.
Yeah, very
Static
clear,
methods,
right?
sir.
Here you can see here in this
Static.
line itself.
Static.
Static keyword is there. That means it is a static
Static means
method.
static.
Static method.
Easy to recognize. I don't know why you are confusing there. If static keyword is there, that is a static method. If static keyword is not there, that is a non-static method.
Non-static.
So I already told static data you can use in the static methods, right? Directly you can access. And here you see this is the non-static method. Please catch here.
Yes.
X, Y are static. F2 is a non-static. I can access a static data both in static methods and non-static methods also. F2 you can directly access because it's a non-static variable and this is also non-static method. I can access directly, but X and Y are, you are accessing inside the non-static method. I told you already, static can be accessible
Access for object.
inside because static is a common to all the objects. So there is no restriction on that. So that's why we're able to access that. Now what is this D? What type of variable is this?
It's local where.
Local variable. Because see the variable name before a data type is there, so the declaration is happening, then you are assigning this value for that. So that's why D is a local variable, local to this method. But X and Y you declared outside here.
Outside.
Here. So that's why it is a X and Y are a static. So static variables, access them using class names, and non-static variables can be accessed using object. So static variables can access them with the static methods as well as non-static methods, and non-static variables are accessible only in non-static methods. So static variables get memory only once while loading the class type. So memory allocates for the non-static variables when you create object. So now static variables are shared by all objects or instance of a class. So non-static variables has its own copy for each object. And static variables have a global scope.